I'm from North Kingstown, Rhode Island, which is about half an hour south. I don't know if anyone's ever been to Narragansett Town Beach, but that's the area that I'm from. So obviously the water is a huge attraction to our part of Rhode Island, and kind of growing up going to Newport all the time. Newport's the sailing capital of the world. It's kind of natural that a lot of Rhode Islanders end up sailing just because it's so accessible for us. And I think in college sailing, we often sail on rivers and lakes, which is very different from the type of sailing that we do growing up in Rhode Island. We sail usually on the open water underneath the Newport Bridge or out in Narragansett Bay. So it's definitely a different type of sailing, where in college you have to be a lot more adaptable to changing wind patterns and changing currents, whereas in growing up, summer sailing, it's a lot more of sticking it out for the long run and sailing fast upwind. But I would say that being a Rhode Islander, sailing definitely has a huge impact on, we're the ocean state, so it's obviously a big part of who we are as a state. And then being able to sail in college and kind of represent the Rhode Island home team, it's been an amazing opportunity. I'm a crew. There's two positions in sailing. There's a crew and a skipper. And the crew's in the front of the boat, and their job is to control there's two sails. I control the front sail and kind of use my body to get the boat moving as quickly as possible. In terms of sailing, no, the wind does not do all the work. We do work too. We have to control the wind. So I think that's a huge misconception about sailing, is that we just sit there and kind of let the wind take us around. It's more of us controlling the wind to our benefit, which is a huge thing. I think a huge part of sailing is that it's both a physical and a mental sport. So even when we're not sailing on the water, we have a lot of chalk talks just discussing strategy, not even just about how to sail fast, but also we do team racing, where it's 3 sailors on our team versus 3 sailors on another team, and you basically have to use strategy to put your team in a better position than the other team in order to win the race. So you have to purposely go slow to help your teammate out, or kind of attack another boat and slow them down so your teammates can go quicker. So there's this huge aspect of sailing that's not even physical, controlling your boat, but also mentally assessing the wind, assessing your teammates' positions, assessing how you yourself can help out your teammate all at once. So there's definitely a lot going on at once with sailing. For me, the bottom line is just the team atmosphere and the people on the sailing team. There were definitely times going into college where I was unsure if I really wanted to be on the sailing team. I talked to my mom about it right before I moved in, and she was like, just try it out, see what you like. And now I could not even imagine quitting the team just because of the people. They're my best friends. They really make going to practice every day so worth it, even if it's a cold and windy day and I don't want to be there. Just seeing all the people that I normally wouldn't get to see on a daily basis makes it very worth it, and I'm really glad that I decided to stick with it.